Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and today I'd like to share with you 10 abundance quotes that will awaken abundance in you. Now, when you hear the word abundance, what does that mean to you? Is it lots of money? Is it expensive cars and big houses? Is it fancy clothes? Well, to me, abundance is a feeling or something that you tune into deep within yourself. But in order to tune into this frequency, it's important to understand what it is. Now, abundance is a frequency that allows positive vibrations and all of the good stuff to come into your life. And it's the ability to tune into this frequency that separates people who have it all from those who are constantly struggling. So here are my top 10 favorite quotes that help me to raise my vibration and align my thoughts and actions with the frequency of abundance. And I know that they will do the same for you. So number one is abundance is not something we acquire, it is something that we tune into. That's by Wayne Dyer. Now what we do know is that everything is energy. And if we're looking at abundance, it is also energy and it also gives out a certain frequency. Now abundance is high frequency. Now if we want to match and tune into abundance, we want to get to that higher frequency as well. So what is it that changes our frequency? What is it that's the frequency that we send out into the world? Well, it's our emotions. So we want to make sure that we have higher frequency emotions so that we can match the frequency of abundance. That way we are vibrational match and then abundance is attracted to us. So our higher frequency emotions are things like happiness, joy, gratitude, pride, accomplishment. So think of these higher level emotions and really try to get into a place where you are at that frequency as often as possible. They could be dropping in and being grateful at different moments throughout the day. They could be doing certain things throughout the day that make you feel good and put you in that happy mood. It could be random acts of kindness. It could be anything that actually makes you feel good. Quote number 2 is when you focus on being a blessing, God makes sure that you are always blessed in abundance. Now that's by Joel Osteen. And what that means is what you give out, you give back. So when you're always focused on giving, when you're focused on helping others, that you want to make sure that when you focus on being a blessing and you are being that, then that is a higher frequency emotion. You are doing things that are making you feel good. And so you are now an energetic match to abundance. So God always makes sure that you are always blessed in abundance when you focus on being a blessing yourself. Okay, so quote number 3 is it's more work to create poverty, disease, and disharmony than it is to create health, harmony, and abundance. Because perfect health, perfect harmony, and abundance are the natural order of things. And that's by Robert Anthony. So what he's saying here is that it is our natural birthright to have perfect health, harmony, and abundance, but what gets in the way is our thoughts, our actions, our programming, our patterns, our coping mechanisms, our behaviors. It's, what we're doing because we're expected to do so. We have all these things coming in over the top that are stopping us from having the perfect health, harmony, abundance that is the natural order of things. So if you are experiencing poverty, disease, or disharmony, then really sit down, figure out what it is, what are your thought processes, what's coming up for you, and what's stopping you from having the natural order of things. Really take it as an opportunity to go, what do I need to clear? Or what do I need to learn to be able to move into my natural birthright? So quote number 4 is whatever we are waiting for, peace of mind, contentment, grace, the inner awareness of simple abundance. Now it will surely come to us, but only when we are ready to receive it with an open and grateful heart. And that's by Sarah Ban Breathner. So think about this. We can focus on being a blessing. We can focus on giving. And if you are someone who does that, and it's easy for you to give, how are you at receiving? Now, sometimes it's difficult for us to ask for help. When someone's paying us a compliment, it's difficult for us to hear it. Sometimes, when someone offers our help, we always refuse it because we don't want to take, the assistance from others. But we need to be open to receive it. For us to receive abundance, we need to have an open and grateful heart. So really focus on that. And when something is offered to you, be open and ready to receive. So quote number 5 is, abundance is a process of letting go. That which is empty can receive. That's by Bryant H. McGill. Abundance is a process of letting go. Now, when I think about letting go, I'm thinking about letting go of attachment. Attachment to what is going to happen, how it's going to show up, what it's going to look like, the timing that we want it to happen in. When we can let go of all of those things, then what we're doing is keeping ourselves open and ready to receive. Now, we can also let go of thinking that we have to do all the work, that we have to push and force things to happen. When we can let go of that and understand and surrender into knowing that the universe or God has our back. Everything's happening for our highest good, and everything's happening exactly the way that it's supposed to. So we can let go of that which is empty can receive, and we're ready in a place to receive. Okay, now quote number 6. Abundance is about being rich with or without money. And that's by Susie Orman. So abundance is about being rich with or without money. See, it all comes to what we think is the definition of abundance. See, to me, abundance is not just money, even though it does include money. Abundance is, for me, health. It's love. It's friendships. It's everything that makes life rich. So when you can see that abundance is more than just money, and that you can really be open to receiving the love and the guidance and the acceptance and the riches and everything else that go along with it, you can be rich with or without money. Quote number 7 is, we are being buried beneath the weight of information, which has been confused with knowledge. Quantity is being confused with abundance, and wealth is being confused with happiness. And that's by Tom Waits. Now, isn't it interesting? Like, if you're the type of person that says, I'll be happy when I have this certain amount of money. I'll be happy when I have all the information I need. I'll be happy when all my ducks in a row, and that's when I can take action. When you're in that place, you are cutting off the supply between you and abundance. Okay, so don't confuse all this information that we have with knowledge, because knowledge is really information in action. Don't confuse the amount of TVs or the amount of cars or the amount of houses that you have with abundance, because as we just mentioned, abundance is so much more than that. And don't wait till your bank account reflects a certain amount before you're happy. Be happy now. Be happy on the journey, and you'll find that you'll be in abundance like that. Okay, so quote number 8 is, when I think about creating abundance, it's not about creating a life of luxury for everyone on this planet. It's about creating a life of possibility. It is about taking that which was scarce and making it abundant. And that's by Peter Diamandis. So what I love about this is that when he's talking about abundance, he's not necessarily talking about luxury for everyone on the planet, but what he's doing is talking about an abundance of possibility, an abundance of choice. He's talking about leveling the playing field for every single person on the planet so that they have the ability to choose what it is that they want in their life. As you know, there are some people that live in parts of the world that don't have the abundance, they don't have the choice that we have. But if we can create abundance in a way that's giving people choice and giving them possibility of making something, a life for themselves that is amazing, then that's what we're talking about. And he's talking about resources. It's about taking that which is scarce and making it abundant so that everybody has an equal chance. Okay, so quote number 9 is, life in abundance comes only through great love. And that's by Elbert Hubbard. Now, when we talk about great love, we're not just talking about romantic love. What we're talking about is love for life, love for the people that we have around us, gratitude for what we have. You know, when you live through and see life through the lenses of love, oh my goodness, it is a delicious, a beautiful place where we can create anything that we want. So live a life in abundance, which comes through great love. And quote number 10 is the key to abundance is meeting limited circumstances with unlimited thoughts. And that's by Marianne Williamson. And I love that. When we look at limited circumstances or what we perceive to be limited circumstances, and then we look at it through unlimited thoughts, going, if anything could happen, let's go wild. Let's think of all the possibilities. And even the possibilities that we can't think of, let's be open to them when they come to us. It's about being comfortable in living in the unknown and really looking at things through unlimited thoughts. Now, before I go, I'd love to hear from you. Now, do you have any other favorite quotes that have helped you manifest more wealth and abundance in your life? I'm sure that our community would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the Mind Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.